Welcome back, viewers. Our last match for State Champs Week, and it's the men's triples final. So we've got Ocean Grove, led by Matt Flapper. Then you've got Peterlow and Bradley Pavey playing the Metro West team, which is Yarraville Footscray, led by Nino, Winston, Brackley, and Brett Mahoney. Pidge. They've finished their roll-up and they're just about to start. I overheard Pidge's speech to his team, and the message was just to keep going, keep doing what we've been doing. We've been pressuring the opposition. Let's just do it again. We do have next door the women's triples final, which is between Strzelecki and Ovens and Murray. And then on the other two rinks, we've got our novices, the men's and women's final, 1st to 21. I'm pretty sure there's the two Shelleys in the women's. So what a way to finish off State Champs Week. 4 finals. I've been watching Nino in his previous matches and he's been leading really well. At the moment, Maddie's got him. Yeah, great ball from Peter Lowe. Lowy. Winston asked to draw shot here. Needs to push. This was a slightly earlier start than we predicted. We thought we were going to go for 1 o'clock, but all the players were ready. Another great ball from Peter Lowe. Everyone jumping on the socials, getting some support to our players. Great to see. Let's see what Paddles can do here. Right idea. He's promoted Maddie's bowl. So just to clarify, in that men's singles, novice singles final, it's Matty O versus Dave Allen from Ovens and Murray. I think Matty O started with a 3. And another very close bowl. The women's, we've got Wimmera versus Sandbelt for 2 Shelleys. And next door, we've got our women's triples. Ovens and Murray versus Strzelecki. Pidge asking it to get down. Plenty of support for the Grovers on the socials. Paddles just asked to do the same bowl. How's he looking? A comment, no damage done. I've watched Brett Mahoney's previous matches, Pidge, and he's been bowling really well. He's really been pressuring the opposition skip. He's chasing it. Oh, just through there. One to Ocean Grove. Just like the previous matches, 18 ends for this final. Has Matty got too much on this jack? Oh, he has. Trying to go T to T. I'll do my best to give you updates in the other matches. They are all being live scored. So jump on the result portal. Best way to get it is through the Bowls Now app. Here's a handy ball there from Nino. Changing hands. Pitchers asked for an extra metre. And he's delivered. Great reply from Peterlow. The score in the men's novice. Matteo has had a great start. He's out to 6 zip at the moment. Two great bowls from Peter Lowe. See if Winston can make the correction here. Pidge likes it. Was a good effort. Great effort there by Paddles, just a metre through. Green looks like it's rolling beautifully. Asked to settle. Well, I think Pidge might have second there. Be looking to draw this. Asked to get down. Going to go to a measure. Another one to Ocean Grove. Great bowls by Peter Lowe. Wonder if Matty can get this T-to-T length that he was searching for on the last end. The women's triples final is currently being played next door on rink 9. And it's 1 to Ovens and Murray. There's a graphic that Brad's been working on. So there's all those scores. Great work, Brad. And thank you to our supporters who are doing that live scoring for us. I have been on my own in the commentary tent, but I've now been joined by Tony Sherwell, CEO of Bowls Victoria.
Left you in a lurch, Matty.
Yeah, they have.
We're back now, mate. And, what an opportunity here for a state title for two pretty impressive teams, I think.
Yeah.
If you had a look at the draw on paper at the start, you'd, pretty easily select these two will be near the pointy end. Obviously, they've got to negotiate some other strong teams too, but they've made it. Grand final bound, and one will become the state triples champion. Gus McIsaac saying go doggies. Of course, made his move from MCC over to Yarraville Footscray this season. Had a very good season. 5 out of their 6 weekend teams making finals.
Yeah, that's a great result. So it's been 2-1s to Ocean Grove, Tone.
Yeah, Brad Pavey did his best to give it away in the first end.
Needs to get down, and he has.
Great shot, Brad Pavey.
That's now 3.
What I liked about it in that first end, Matty, was even though Brad Pavey might have promoted an opposition bowl almost into shot, there was no tantrums or anything from Pete and Matty. Just had a bit of a giggle, knew it was just one of those things and got on with it.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I think Matt just calms that whole rink down a bit.
He does. Big presence, Matty Flapper. Be a welcome addition to any team.
Yeah, I'd love to be playing in a rink that he's leading in.
Closing in on 400 games for his state. Of course, played internationally as well. So both skips with one bowl to come.
I think Gus and Tommy might be at the same place. They've just jumped on at the same time.
Could well be. Could well be. Do play a bit of bowls together. Be a good argument between those two as to who's the better bowler, wouldn't it?
Well, I think Tommy would be telling him about his back-to-back, wouldn't he?
He would. As well he should.
Well, Paddles needs to play a pretty similar bowl. Asked to get up, but it hasn't.
So Brett Mahoney still with one to come.
Was a great shot previously by Paddles though, wasn't it?
Yeah, very nice. Nice little trail.
Now I said 3, it's not that. That's Winston's bowl in there.
Pidge just a little high with that weight. So no change to the head there.
So it's a 1.
1 to the boys from Ocean Grove, representing the Geelong region. Of course, that is Matty Flapper leading, Peter Lowe middle pin, and Brad Pavey skipping, a talented rink. Their opposition today, Nino Vlahovic, Winston, Brackley And Brett Mahoney, also a very talented rink. There, of course, Yarraville Footscray representing Metro West. Talent everywhere as you look across the green, and not only established talent, Matty, but a couple of novices, the men's and the women's novice singles final.
Yeah, I was going through that earlier, Tone, and Matty O's out to a great start.
He is Matt Ogilvie, one of two Matty O's here today, Matty O.
Well,
He's up 7-1 early doors there.
if I was going to follow anyone, I'd follow Matty O.
You would. Now, importantly, they only played a 21 in the novice, so
Yes.
for those watching our live scoring or watching from home and seeing the scoreboards in the background, our champion of champions in state singles played a 25, but our novice is 21. Slightly less margin for error. Two lovely openers from Matt Flapper. Peter Lowe, former state representative himself, nestles in amongst the Flapper bowls.
Yeah, he started well, Tone.
Very handy player. When he shoots one out and stays.
Yeah, he could have shot there.
Could be. Very close. Well pointed is the call from Pidge, Brett
Yeah,
Mahoney.
it is well pointed, Tone.
Just
Asked to
dipping
hang
in now.
around.
Two very good bowls from Winnie Brackley. Welcome, Roger, watching from Seattle. Home of Jefferson Park Lawn Bowls Club. It is cold here, Rog, unfortunately. We bit stiff last week here in Bendigo. It was sort of early 20s.
I think we might have a little bit of rain here, Tone. I haven't seen it all week.
Just got a few little sprinkles, and it
Yeah.
is quite cold, that wind.
Oh, he has.
Oh, great bowl, Brad Pavey. Rod's, just for your benefit, that would be around 70 in your temperature scale last week, and today it's lucky to be 30. But that is the way it is. Does it have the legs? Line is great.
Oh, Matt Moore would have been great.
Yep. Brad Pavey just asking, still on my forehand. Pete Lowe rather nonchalantly says, yeah.
Just got great weight on this, Tone, hasn't
Yep, looks very good.
he? Oh,
wanted a little edge or in full into the Brackley bowl, not quite just dipping under. Nonetheless, still 1 to Geelong so far. Yeah, Matty Flapper resorted to the beanie for today.
Is it going to sit Paddle's bowl?
Just the wrong side of. No danger. Looks to be 1 to the Geelong boys. We'll get that confirmed. Correct, so they now lead 4 shots to zip. Close tussle in the women's triples final. Strzelecki out to a slender lead. They've only played a couple of ends, but 2-1. They're, of course, up against a very strong Ovens and Murray combination. Claire Sanders, Laureen Smith and Annie Miles. Strzelecki.
Yeah, they held off a fight back from Yarra.
They did.
In the semi.
Very close in the end. It might have been a 16-13 scoreline in the end. Of course, Strzelecki been form players of the tournament with Maureen Leighton, Cheryl Atkinson and Samantha Atkinson. So, great match up there. Been playing a little bit of havoc with our marquee around us, Matty. Good rescue work.
Thank you.
Certainly not hindering Matt Flapper too much.
No.
As he finds the line quite well. Nino looks hot coming in here. Does pull up a little quicker down this end, so thankfully for him, collects his front bowl and pushes it forward. Pretty sound technique there from Peter Lowe. Gets down low and then comes up through the delivery. I like Pidge's instructions, Matty. Always nice and clear.
Yeah.
Easy to hear from the other end of the green. Perhaps a bit stiff. He hits that bowl flush and it sits in quite nicely. Gets under it. Probably draws shot himself. So good effort nonetheless. That works.
Yeah, rolled up Matty there.
Yep. (7-1) scorelines look to be in fashion in the novice, Matty. We see a 7-1 lead to Strzelecki over Ovens and Murray. That's Matty O over David.
Allen.
So it is David Allen, correct.
Yep.
From Millawa, up in the Ovens and Murray. And the Battle of the Shelleys is also a 7-1 scoreline, believe it or not, in the women's novice. So currently a lead to Shelley Holcomb. She's leading 7-1. Both competitors named Shelley, both using blue bowls.
Yeah.
Good luck to our marker Bob today. Chris Miles, the temperature is freezing, is fair to say. It says 12.6 that feels like 7.6. I think that's pretty accurate. It's not too bad when the sun comes out, I've got to say. If we can get the sun on you, it's okay, but without that, it is a little bit cold.
Yeah, okay, right. So you reckon dead draw backhand then? You favour us, I'll just try and draw it.
It's the voice of Brett Mahoney you're hearing in the effects mic. Seeing Winston Brackley work through the different options.
And Miles just drawn an absoluter over there.
Yep, great ball. Pitch needs to negotiate
Yeah, he
some
was
front
looking to
stuff.
draw on the backhand.
Yep.
What do you think he's going to do, Tony? I think a little bit through will be a good result.
Yep.
Gets the jack.
Is he wide enough?
No, he needs...
Don't think he would have loved it if he had got it that way, so... Pete Lowe and Matty Flapper still having a good old giggle. Having a great time out there. Nice and relaxed.
Great way to be in a final.
Absolutely. One way to beat the nerves and the tension. Have a good time. Have a bit of giggle.
Oh, he's going with weight on the forehand. Can't see. Ooh.
I don't know whether it's changed too much. Yep. Pushed through trying to remove both the Pavey and Flapper bowl. But took the jack. And Metro West are on the board. 4-1.
Yeah, look, losing the first four ends is not great, but only dropping ones still keeps you in the match.
Yep, absolutely right.
Tris and I had a long discussion about clangers and how it costs you in a triples game. So they're not going to be too disappointed with four ones.
No, that's right. You can afford to drop ones every now and again. You can't afford to drop multiples.
Good start from Nino.
Yep.
What's that, mate?
Oh, what a reply from Matty.
Great shot, Tangles, is the call from Brad Pavey. So we see the scores on your screen there. Keep you updated with those as the day progresses. It's a bit sad to say that this is the final afternoon of this year's championships, Matty.
Yeah, it's been a great week, Tone.
Be very happy if we could go for another week. Seen some quality bowlers, some good results. Just as importantly, all played in good spirits.
Yeah, I heard some comments yesterday about the way that the matches have been played in the spirit.
Yep.
It's been fantastic. Oh, it's a good bowl by Winnie.
Peter Lowe asking for this one to turn the other way. He knew it was narrow, straight out of the hand.
You picked up on it earlier, Tone, about Pidge's calls. Very direct.
Yep.
Very positive.
Leaves his players in no doubt of what shot to play.
It's a better area for Peter Lowe.
It is.
Oh.
Wow. Could not have asked for any more there. Collects the Nino bowls, pushes it out of the way and takes the jack through.
And a pat on the back from Matty.
Yep. Hard to tell from this angle as to how many they're holding. You'd have to imagine the flapper bowl beats Winnie Brackley's bowl. Whether or not the Peter Lowe bowl at the back is also in the count. Favour not looking at that angle, so currently holding 2.
Not for long.
Brett Mahoney will look to have something to say about that. Could still be 2, 1 on a measure.
I was getting used to the paddles and to tell us what's happening.
Yes, paddles were certainly very handy. Just a couple of volunteers shy today. Brought the sun back out though.
Yeah. Come on, Bradley.
Our pleasure, Lillian Potter. It certainly makes it good that from the comfort of your own home, wherever you are around the world, indeed, you can follow every single rink, end by end scores. Matty O, of course, our Matty O, has done a terrific job getting people to live score every match.
It's a real challenge when you got the round of 16 and you're looking for 16 matches.
That is true. Not too distant future, Matty. You'd imagine players would be scoring themselves electronically.
Well, that's right. We have electronic scorecard. Well, all three are going to have a discussion about this, Tone.
Winston Brackley just called Nino up, so there you go. See the scores on your screen now. Shelley Holcomb 10-1 from Wimmera. Above Shelley beater at this stage from Sandbelt. Dave Allen, Ovens and Murray trailing at this stage the other Matt Ogilvie from Strzelecki. And on the women's triples we see the matchup of Strzelecki on the top and Ovens and Murray on the bottom of that scoreline. It's 2-4 at this stage. So still a draw from Brett Mahoney. Still 2 is the signal from Matty Flapper. Brad Pavey has 1 to come. Going to either edge off the Brett Mahoney bowl or push it through. That weight's probably more likely trying to edge off, promote his own. But weight was pretty good, just not quite the line. 2 more confirmed by Peter Lowe. Ocean Grove skip away to a 6-1 victory. If it were tennis, Matty, that would be the first set done.
Yeah, that's our first multiple. Any standout matches over the week, Tone?
I feel like we had a lot of matches that went 25-24 or 23-25, so you could pick any number of those. It's funny, even you go back to the first round of the singles when Dean O'Neill's match was quite a good match as well.
Yeah, it was a great match, that one. Even the Thor and Brendan Gallagher. Round the 16 match.
A lot of good ones. I had the pleasure of live scoring some good matches yesterday in the women's triples. And, just one of those things where it's so cutthroat here at State Champions. We were marking at Eastern Rangers rink and they were holding 4 and the opposition skipper was good enough to come down and stone cold draw it. And it would have got it back to almost level pegging. Changed the complexion of that match and really only came down to that one bowl. It was a good match otherwise. A good victory by the West Coast girls. Tell you what I have been impressed with is Samantha Atkinson's encouragement of all her teammates.
Yeah, we were talking about that in the previous game. We were able to live stream that one.
Yep.
Really positive skipping. Times when she was down, she knew her role was to cut it down.
Yep. Quite a loud voice, so her teammates definitely understand and hear what she's saying, and always positive.
Maybe our viewers can send in what they think was the best match they've seen this week.
Yeah, there's certainly been some very good ones.
Well, the beauty is you can go back and watch them all, Tone.
I was impressed with Cass Millerick yesterday.
Yeah.
I thought Brooke Edwards played well and Cass just that little bit better at crucial moments.
And Jordan Yates.
Yeah, he must have had a few very close finishes. His match with Rowan Kelly was a great one to watch.
Yeah. Actually, I think he had a 25-23 in the earlier rounds.
He did. He certainly did.
Gavin Walter, I think, from Wimmera. There we go. Jordan Yates. Yeah, I forgot about the men's pairs. That was a great match too.
It was.
Ethan Fruend.
Yep. So Jordan Yates won 25-23 in the final, 25-20 in the semi-final. 25-21 against Dean O'Neill in the quarterfinal. So all of his opponents got to 20. So he's certainly earned his money this week.
I actually mentioned that in the interview at the end.
25-23, sorry, in the first round. So
yeah, I mentioned that in the interview, whether that was what was able to keep him mentally strong and draw on those previous matches. And he agreed with that. Pitch having a run here, looking for the jack.
Just through the hole. Yeah, Len Sharp echoing Jeffrey House's comments. Both good judges. The men's pairs victory of Adrian Pantling and Ethan Fruant. And when you look across this screen now, Matty, and you see two novice matches going on, you've got to remind yourself, Ethan won the novice 2 years ago.
Yeah, he's...
In the count, says Matty Flapper. Ball from Brad Pavey. Importantly, doesn't do anything to the target, so the gap's still there. Actually, Ethan Fruin v Ethan Higgins was another great match we watched. It was out of the back green, so it wasn't on the stream. But first round of the Champion of Champions. That was a 25-24. Could have certainly gone either way.
Yeah, and Ethan Higgins had a great run in the fours too.
Yeah, Ian Brimblecombe's had some good matches.
Yeah. 4 events for Ian.
3 for Ian Miles too.
What a draw.
Great ball, Brett Mahoney. Doesn't matter how many they were down before that one. Absolute beauty.
Well, the ends go quick in triples.
They do.
Up to the 8th end now. Yeah, he needs all.
Line's very good, Matty.
Yeah. Another mat would have been great.
Yep.
Talking about mats. Matty Flapper. Has he got that extra mat?
Looks good.
Pidge was asking for. Oh, he's
Got
nearly
half
got a
of
bowl
it.
more.
Yep.
It's a good start.
So we get an update on the women's novice singles final. The Sandbelt Shelley has just picked up a few shots there, so 10-4. Just sliding past. Lovely weight. Anything in behind there is always handy.
Winston will be looking to get to those back bowls. Oh, great bowl.
Winnie Brackley, of course, is the other half of Vic Brackley. Victoria Troster, as she was formerly known, her maiden name. A very, very handy bowler. Peter Lowe with the shot. Scoreboard on the women's triples hadn't been updated for a little while here at the venue, but online you can follow all the scores end by end. It's currently Strzelecki leading Ovens and Murray 7-5. They played 6 ends. This Pidge just wanting that one to hurry a little. Track was good, just needed a bit more speed. Tell you what, Matty, every time I look up, Maureen Leighton leading for Strzelecki is having at least one on, more often than not 2. So
Yeah, that was, if you go back and watch that previous match, Mo dropped off for about 2 ends.
Yep.
Strzelecki were able to not drop any clangers, and then Mo quickly jumped back on. Oh, good effort from Paddles.
Claire Sanders, her opposing lead, is a very good lead. And the last few ends that I've looked up, Maureen's probably just had her measure, so that is saying something. Pidge has got a bit more weight on here, but
Oh, slipped in.
don't know whether that's how he saw it, but there's always a possibility. Either that or try and sit the Peter Lowe bowl. There we go.
Yeah, 2 options.
Target is the jack. Hitting into that collection of 4 at the front is not a bad second prize.
Which option has he gone, Tone?
Option A.
Looking to get on the jack. Oh.
Did not miss by much. Great effort. Well, 2 down was a signal there.
And the comment of let's go from Pidge. They're back in this now.
Don't click on the link that the Muppets put in there. We'll just get rid of that as quick as we can. So Nino getting the battle here in this end. Battle of the leads.
Yeah, great bowl here from Winnie. Winston, Brackley. Well, Nino gave Yarraville Footscray a great start on this end. Winston has joined the party. Let's see what Pidge can do. Calls will come on, Brad. Yeah, good second.
Skeeter, a novice, is the best first 2-year bowler, if that makes any sense. So a bowler who's only been bowling for less than 2 years. And they qualify through their region. They play all of the early finals matches at a novice tournament held at Mulgrave Country Club each year, and then the 2 finalists of our men and our women come here to Bendigo.
Well, Paddle's asked just to get onto this shot bowl to knock the jack over. Can he do it, Tone? Get down. Oh.
Great effort. Rocked it a little. Couldn't quite dislodge the Brackley bowl. That'll be one more to Metro West. 6-5.
Okay, well, that's halfway, Tone. What are your thoughts?
Well, the one thing that's clear to me has been very few multiples in this match.
No clangers.
Nope. And with the quality of players that are out there, I just can't see there being huge scores being made. Honey Flapper just checking if this one is beyond the minimum length. About 5 of Maddie's steps and 4 of Brad Pavey's. So.
Actually, throughout the games that we've live streamed, I don't think I've ever seen a measure.
Yeah. Matt Eccles, yeah, Mattio is playing well.
Oh, Nino.
Speaking of playing well, Nino started to find it in the last couple of events.
I've watched some of his previous matches and he's really dominated as a lead.
Yep.
Don't think he got the start he wanted, but he's definitely building it now.
Speaking of,
oh,
just narrowly missing the jack.
Oh, 2 in a row, Tone.
Almost the exact same bowl.
Yeah, this is what Winston was asked to do this way last time. Get that back bowl in. Calls of come on, win. Have you got it?
Great effort.
Would have liked a Matt Moore, I think, Tone.
Yep.
I can see Peter Lowe taking this jack. Needs to get down. Okay, well that shuts the door a little bit. Matt on your last. Well, I think Pidge wanted a back bowl.
Needed a bit of safety there.
Yeah. It's a pretty good back bowl too.
Yeah, it is. Splits the two Matty Flapper bowls.
Yeah, I think he's going to go a little bit harder, Peter Lowe. Look to get that gap between the two Nino bowls. Has he got it, Tone? Oh, he's got a result though.
Yep. A little kiss on the jack on the way through as well. So Matt Ogilvie was out by a bit of a margin, but Dave Allen started to come back. It's now 13-7 in favour of Matt Ogilvie. That's in our men's novice. In our women's novice, Shelley Holcomb from Wimmera has a good lead at the moment, 15-4 over Shelley Beater from Sandbell. Keep following that one. Of course, in our women's triples, it's 7-8. Strzelecki just trailing by a shot over Ovens and Murray. And it's the same margin here. Geelong team just in front, 6-5 over the Yarraville Footscray combination.
In the ballpark. Oh.
Uses his teammate's bowl, knocks it, falls back in towards the jack.
Well, Mattio's just dropped another 2 over their Tone. So that game is really tightening up now.
Starting to get interesting.
Yep. The race to first to 21.
So that'll take it to 13-9. And Shelley Beater's just picked up another one in her novice singles match as well. So
Well, Pidge going with a bit of weight here for the jack. Oh.
collects Nino Vlahovic's front bowl.
Right. Probably come backhand at this. No, asked to draw on the forehand. If you're a right-hander. He was a bit scared of getting in there.
Yep.
Well, let's stop the run of 3 ends from Metro West.
Scott Elliott saying Matt Flapper looks like the
Yeah.
Undertaker. WWE fame. You've organised the roulettes to fly over, Matty. That's very nice of you, mate. State Champions Week, bit of celebration here at the end.
Yeah, the last day, fly over.
traditional.
Yes.
Mm.
Got 2 close games here, Tone. Men's and women's triples final. Overs and Murray have got a slight lead now, 8-7 after 8. And there's only 2 the difference in this one, as you can see on the live stream and in the result portal.
Not a bad spot to come from.
Yeah, it's a good bowl here, Tone. Really good bowl. That is shot.
Quality draw bowler. Had a very good year this year with Yarraville Footscray, Winnie Brackley skipping.
Oh, and Miles.
Speaking of quality.
Yeah, 2 down to 2 up.
That'll keep James Castles happy. Saying go Ann Miles and team, Nana Ann.
Just swinging his arm to try and get that bowl down.
Does it work?
No.
Lovely weight.
Yeah.
Good call, Maxi Kleinig. Hope you're well, mate. It's a that very definition of a stacked rink, isn't it? Little rub off Matty Flapper's bowl. Not quite there, but good effort nonetheless.
I reckon Pidge will he'll draw this.
See Laureen Smith measuring over on the rink one over. Couldn't ask for a better measurer, an ITO herself, Laureen. And obviously a very good bowler. Yep. Pidge with that
I
familiar,
called it, Tone. There we go.
absolute beauty.
Yeah, what a great bowl.
Still 2 bowls to count, but
Well, only 1 for Puddles.
yep, Drew. 1 each.
Does he go the same way and sit on those bowls and to cut it down? Yep. Looking to sit.
Looks to be under though.
Okay. We're going to see a little bit of gravy, I think, Tone.
Looks to be 2 currently. Kenny had 3.
Okay, he's changing hands. He's going to try and do it on the backhand.
Let's see if we can get Nino out of the way. He's just been pulled out of the way by Matty
Well
Flapper.
done, Matty.
Developed a nasty habit of getting right in front of the camera, Nino, in the last few
Yeah.
ends.
Well,
Thank
no
you,
gravy
Mickey
on
Flapper.
the
All right, keep going, boys.
on those two, but it is a 2.
Brings us back to all square, 7 shots apiece. We played 11 ends of a scheduled 18. It's Claire Sanders' nice little toucher on the next rink over. You'll be starting to get a bit nervous for your namesake in the men's novice, Matty. It was a commanding lead early. It's 10-13 and he's down 1 on the head. Has 1 ball to come.
Oh, great start here from Matty.
That's how you get to play
front noser.
378 games for your state. Hopefully many more to come.
Oh, he's got the touch. Good reply there from Nino.
Finishes in nicely behind.
But he's going to swoop from that side. Oh, another great bowl from Matty.
Yeah, perfect. 1 on, 1 behind. Can't ask for much more.
Deserves a low 5 from Peter Lowe.
That's a low, low 5.
A low 5.
Winnie's just going to find the gap here, but it's not lost. There's a 2, you're really aiming to keep everything beyond the jack. Great answer.
I think it's the
Mahoney
right call.
Brett Mahoney says, do you mind going quicker?
Yeah.
Winston Brackley says,
You're only hitting
"I
bowls
don't
if you're
mind."
drawing either side. I think you got to split it up.
Said, you call the shot, I'll try and play it. There's not a lot of weight there.
Yeah, it's a good track. Needs to get down. No.
That was the danger, but see what Pierre can do here.
Well, definitely draws sweeps from that side.
Very similar to his last bowl. Just a touch shorter than what he wanted.
Well, it takes the really any drive out. He's going to have to swing it on the backhand here.
Yep. Familiar little push from Brett Mahoney.
It's not huge weight, but it's enough to try and get that jack through. If he can get to it.
Line is good.
Oh, great pole.
I think he'll be rewarded with shot. Could even still be 2 down.
Well, does he play the same hand?
Yeah, well, the shelf is a little wider now, isn't it?
Yeah, jack through is a good result. Ocean Grove. Oh, look at this, Tone. Calls have come on, Brad. Get on the jack.
Oh. Now,
Okay.
the question is, if Peach can hit that hard enough, what happens with those 2 balls behind?
Well, the jack could even go out the side.
Yep. This is why we love watching quality bowlers. What they can see and what they can do, some of us can only dream of. Still the Geelong boys looking good spirits.
Oh, he's asking it to get there. Has it? Oh, another good ball.
This is where we'd love to have someone operating the paddles for us, Matty, to confirm what this is.
Oh, I think it's 2 to Ocean Grove.
I'm going to say it's 3. Certainly Brad Pavey's bowl and Matty Flappers on the right are in, and I reckon the one behind from Peter Lowe.
Well, you've got good eyes if that's in.
Yeah, look, I'm probably wrong, Matty.
Well, you're holding 2. What's he going to do? Similar bowl? See if he can get that jack to make it 3.
Well, probably the only danger is that he hits Brett Mahoney's bowl at the front and rocks that forward and in, but
He's got to do it on draw weight.
it's not a bad track.
Asked to hurry.
Gee, I tell you what, that was a good line.
Yeah.
There's one out. They'll take the green out too, I'd imagine. Trying to work out whether or not they can take it out without moving another bowl here before they do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, might be a good option.
It's a good call, Tone.
So it's close enough to have a look at.
Okay. No, that's right. If they remove the Pavey bowl,
Yep.
they're worried that the other bowl's going to fall.
Correct, yeah.
So the umpire needs to be chocking Peter Lowe's bowl.
Trying to work out the best way, I think, to get a chock in there without having to move it first.
Oh, done very well.
Well played. Very good umpiring. Now there is freedom for the measure. So we'll see just how good or bad my eyes are, Matty. When we get the result of this, we'll do a little change in commentary. We'll have the lovely voice of Tris Doolan provide some expert comments on these men's and women's triples state championships and, of course, our men's and women's novice finals.
Three.
There you go, Matty. Even a broken clock's right once or twice a day.
Welcome back, Tris.
Thanks, Maddie. Just been and had some lunch and sat with the Yarra girls. Congratulated them on making it as far as the semis. What a game we've got going here, though. I've been able to watch some of this from inside.
Yeah. That was the first clanger.
Yeah, right. So that was a 3. 3 to Ocean Grove, yeah?
Yep. Prior to that, it was 7-all, so it has been a real battle. Next door, it's 8-all. Strzelecki and Ovens and Murray. Oh, Matty Flapper What a bowl.
I see
And-
Flapper's continued his excellent bowling from the other day, yesterday.
Try and give you an update in the
Novice. Yeah.
Just can't see while it's in the ladies, the Battle of the Shelleys. Wimmera is 16 and Sandbolt is 5. So it's the race to 21. Matty O has 3 really close bowls with Dave Allen 1 to come. Sorry, 2. And it's 14-11 in that match.
Oh, I see. We've got Evans and Murray versus Strzelecki on both those rings.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Len. I'm replacing Tony with his dulcet tones. Yeah, it was super clutch bowls from Tangles, Troy, you're saying. Yes, absolutely. What's Pidge got going here?
Well, it's Winnie bowling. Pidge is chasing
Oh,
it.
Pidge is just chasing it?
Yeah.
I always try to pick the best one if I'm going to chase someone else's bowl. Needs to run.
Take your time, mate. There's a big shot here. You can trail the jack for 3, even if it's in the pit. All good.
Well, Matty O's just picked up a 3 to get him to 17-11.
All right, Winnie just looking to play a similar sort of weighted ball, I think. The call is play through, trail the jack back for 3. He's just gone under. His weight was good.
We're looking for a back bowl here.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
Yeah, the way Pidge is bowling.
He's continued that form from the semi.
Yeah, he has. Well, he's not. Needs to hurry.
Calling for all you got.
Always trying to get in front.
I think Pidge will still play down there on the forehand with his first.
I think
Yep. He will. He's going to look for the jack.
yeah, he's got 2 great bowls at the back. That searching sort of weight. Needs to hold.
He's close.
Needs to hold.
He's got the
Oh, look on the replay.
yeah, if you were trying to get through that, you couldn't.
Oh, there's hardly a gap of a bowl.
Yeah. Oh, well, he's got another one.
Wow, do they protect now or do they try and shut the door? What would you do, Tris?
I think I'd be getting some cover down the back there. Although I don't like letting someone of Pidge's calibre have 2 looks at the same shot. So it could just try to arrive on his own bowl, roll it over. Because theoretically, if he gets the bowl, one of their bowls, one of the Geelong bowls will go with it. Bowl into jack.
Yeah.
Probably that. I probably favour
So
the
if you-
first one. Close it off. Don't let Pidge have 2
Well, it
looks.
gives you 4 and Pidge has to play a great
Yeah.
bowl.
Yeah.
Well, he's going with your suggestion. I like his weight.
There's not much wrong with this at all.
Well, he might even just get behind.
All good.
That's nearly behind and in the count.
Yeah, it's close, isn't it?
No, probably not.
All right, Pitch just walking back to the mat. Loves these big bowls. Yeah, I know. Oh, my God, Casper, indeed. If he was trying to get the gap, he wouldn't be able to.
Wow.
Here we go.
Similar sort of bowl.
Well, there wasn't much wrong with it, was there?
No. He's a bit higher on this one, though.
He might get an edge here.
No, he
did too.
And
it's still
stays in. That's 2.
Two to Metro West brings it to 10-9 on 13 ends. Playing their 14th now. Have they had a sort of pattern going with the lengths at all, Matt? 'Cause I know Geelong was sort of playing longer, weren't they? Or Geelong kept changing it last time I saw them playing. They just didn't let their opposition get comfortable. Has that been happening?
Not quite sure, Tris.
Okay. That's a fair start
Yeah,
from
it's
Nino.
a great start from Nino. Yeah, great
Shot,
reply from
Maddie.
Maddie.
Gave it a chance. Of course, Winston Brackley skips for Yarraville Footscray in their Premier Division side on a Saturday. Very accomplished bowler. Hell of a nice guy too. And that's another good home.
Great home. Getting close in those novice matches to finishing. But not over.
Yes, of course, those novice games are a bit shorter, aren't they?
Yeah, first to 21. Maddie's on 18. Dave Allen's on 11. That's Maddie O. Maddie Ogilvie. Not myself.
There is but one. Apparently there's two.
It's Peter Lowe done.
It's very close.
Oh,
That's a
great
great
bowl.
shot. Yeah, the ladies are having a good tussle over there. They're still on 8-all, it looks like, at 9 ends. Some might say Peter Lowe opened that up with his last bowl, but it's a really good bowl. Like, sometimes you got to play the shot your opponent would have played.
Oh, good weight from Pidge.
Because if they played that shot, they would have been holding a couple. Because they got Winnie's bowl at the back. Yeah, it was a good shot from Pidge. Just trying to dead draw it on the backhand.
Well, yeah, or look to get to Winston's bowl.
Looks like Pidge will be sticking to the forehand, Matt.
That's what he's
Just
calling.
explaining what he's going to do there. Play through Nino's bowl, potentially. Here he goes.
Oh, he's running.
He knows he's got something.
Oh.
It's a good shot. He's in the area.
Yeah.
It's stiff. One down. I've just taken the weight off that.
Let's go, boys. Come on. Up and about.
Pidge just revving up his rink there.
Yeah, and the
That's
other
great.
rink having Ocean Grove having a bit of a chat.
Yep. Bit of a get together in the middle.
Yeah, that was called by Maddie there.
Gee, the ladies are having a real tussle too. 10-all. It's neck and neck.
And there's a measure in the novice women's final. Been measuring for a while there.
We might see something a bit different here from Ocean Grove. I think they might go I don't know.
Oh.
Let's just see. 3/4 to the tee, I think.
Yeah, I think we're going to the tee.
Not quite. Just edging that bowl on to finish. It's about another metre. As Nino got. Good behind. Good shot, Maddie. Nino's made a good correction here, I think. Yeah, good enough.
Asked to run.
Pidge is standing at the head, jack high, showing where shot is.
Yeah, it's good skipping.
It is.
Tone and I were talking about Pidge's skipping.
Mm-hmm.
He's really clear.
Precise.
And positive too.
Yeah. That's what you want from a great shot, Winnie.
And Winnie's drawn it.
That's what you want from your skip, isn't it? Like you want clear, precise, positive, and quick. I think, you know, something that probably runs into the positive. You don't want someone sort of umming and ahhing about what to play.
Yeah. And not too many instructions.
Not too much.
No, because some skips can just
Too
describe
much information,
everything.
please. Keep it simple. When he's asking this to slow down,
Yeah, I
I
don't know.
think he's pretty good. I don't think
I'd
he
wanna
needs
go a
it.
bit
Yeah,
more.
I think so. Right, his first one's done the deed. What do you think paddles will play here? It's hard to tell,
I
isn't
think
it?
he'll try and draw it on his forehand.
Yeah. He's sort of got agitating weight for something.
Dave Allen just got a 3 on that last end in the men's novice final. So it's now 15-18 to Matty O.
Can Pidge add the gravy, so to speak?
I think he can.
Yeah.
Been really impressed with his bowls. It's close.
Looks good from
It's
here.
close.
Very good.
Oh,
Great
there you
shot,
go.
Pidge.
On cue.
It's more than a bit of gravy. I think he's made 3 out of that.
What a bowl.
Boom.
Worthy of a replay. Just got great touch on these greens, Pidge.
Yeah. It's 2 and a look, maybe 3. We don't have a marker on this rink for the final, so we don't have
Oh,
that
it's
luxury of the paddles.
Definitely 3.
It's 2 and a look.
I'll go 3.
Okay.
Well, Matty Flappers has got the closest.
At the back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the jack's been moved back. It's close. Angles are deceiving.
Happy to have a bet with you, Trish.
You don't mind a bet? How's that horse of yours going?
Turfy.
Yeah, Turfy. It's on next
Yeah.
Saturday.
It's exciting. He might get into the field for the
Ooh.
SA Derby.
I'd be happy with that. When's he run again?
Well, he had a great win on Monday
Mm-hmm.
at Werribee, and he potentially nominating for the South Australian Derby next Saturday. For the viewers who don't know of my horse, Turfy.
Get on him and that'll push all the odds down for you. That's how it works, isn't it? Anyway, let's see what Pidge has got here.
Wow.
Just move the jack again, Pidge, so I don't have to lose this bet about who's got
Wow.
third.
He's asking it to get in there. It's
He's
got to be
close.
close.
He's really good here.
Oh,
That's great bowling.
Wowee. There you go.
Or it is.
You lost your bet.
Well done, Maddie.
Thank you.
First clanger for the game.
Yeah.
And a fair one too. Like it trailed Jack.
Ocean Grove had one earlier. On
did they?
12. Yeah, got a 3.
Oh, yep. Two great bowls indeed from Pidge in that end.
Just great bowling from Pidge.
Mm. Surely his head's cold. Put that hat back on.
No, he's been putting clothes on and taking clothes off all game.
Oh, he's up and about. The adrenaline will be pumping a little bit, I think.
Well, up and about. Matty O's holding shot over there with one bowl to come. If he can sit Dave Allen's bowl out, he might have a 3, and that might get him.
Another good start from Nino.
Might get Matty O the win.
Okay.
Let's watch it. Oh, I think he's drawn them all in.
I think they'll shake hands.
I think we may have our novice men's winner. Matty O. From Strzelecki, Matty Ogilvie.
Nino having a little run.
We do, Trish. It's Matty O.
Fantastic. Congratulations.
Yeah, hug from both players. That's played in great spirit.
It's a good game too.
It was.
Welcome, Angus. Gus. Woof, woof, he says, for the doggies. Of course, we've missed you this week, Gus. Been down at Warrnambool. It's a fair opener there from Matty Flapper, isn't it? Sitting right on the jack. When he's just going to look to try to sit the bowl, move the jack. Nino's bowl's in a great position for them.
Calls of
It's close.
Winnie.
He's close.
He's got it.
He's got the bowl.
What a bowl.
What a shot. That's why he skips for them.
Yes, Lillian. Matty O from Traralgon Bowls Club is our men's novice champion for 21-22.
Doesn't hurt down the back there.
Was a great shot by Winnie.
Tuddy's online, just saying good shot, Winnie, yes. So, Pidge is just calling for some cover now. They've got 2. I think he wants Winnie down the back, splitting the 2 back bowls. This is what we were talking about earlier with the the flexibility of the second.
Yeah, correct.
Draw behind, peel bowls off. The weight control is just so important. Oh, well.
So positive, Pidge.
Yeah, he's good.
I'm really impressed.
Prefer playing with him than against him, that's for sure.
Well, the way he's bowling, I wouldn't want to play against him.
Yeah, I've had a few Panic games against Pidge over the years.
Great work, Brad. There's the scorecard. Shows Matt's win. Finished with a 3.
Nice way to pot out.
Yeah.
Oh, nearly got around it. Pidge just looking for the cover there.
Yeah, he's got it.
Oh, that's a great bowl. All right, bit of pressure on here. Just sit the shot bowl. That's what he's looking for, I think.
Yep.
Just a bit. No, he's
Oh,
cleared
he's
it.
got it.
Good shot.
What a bowl, Paddles.
Worthy of a replay for sure. That's the situation down there.
Just stuck down at the last
Yeah.
minute, didn't it?
Turning hand. Now just get our cameras across so we can see.
Yeah, the jack's gone over,
Yeah.
close to the line.
All right, here comes Pidge. Of course, this is one that you practice as well, Matt, yeah? Drawing offline
Yep.
when the jack moves. Oh, his line was good. Has he done enough for 2?
I think he has.
Oh, well, Paddle's got another bowl.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
Paddles
see.
will draw this.
Yeah. Peter indicated it probably is too.
Yep.
So Paddle's thoughts process here is he can afford to cross the head, yeah? He can afford to be skinny rather than wide because he didn't want to finish out of bounds. Cross the head and sit Winston's shot bowl, potentially. Or beat it, not sit it, beat it. What do you reckon? Or do you reckon he'll try and go around Pidge's last bowl? Personally, I think he should go under it. Cause
Yeah, I
you
think
know,
just under
wanna
it
get stuck.
and finish. Yeah, looking to beat Winston's bowl. Yep, that's where the foot is. Call of player bomb. Yeah,
It's good trajectory.
first half's good. And the second.
It's down to the weight now. Needs to cease. Everyone's frozen. Not sure. We'll see a measure. Let's not walk around and round. Whack a tape on. Well,
One.
there we go. So Margaret just asking about the Strzelecki triples. It is 10-all between Strzelecki and Ovens and Murray on 12 ends, to answer your question. And that, of course, is Samantha Atkins's rink versus Anne Miles.
All right, up and back.
Yep.
Haven't had any dead ends, have we?
No, I don't think so. 3 shots in it, anyone's game.
Mm.
That's a fair start again from
Yeah,
Nino.
Nino's, as Tone and I mentioned, didn't start as well as he would have liked, but yeah, now he's right into it. You got to be when you're playing against Matty Flapper. And Matt's replied right on cue.
Wowie. He's done it again. I think he has. Good bowling, Nino. What's Matty got? Happy home there from Matty.
Sit Matt tight, that's good. In there, mate. You know, give it a chance to there. Winnie. Come on, Winnie. What you got here? Come on, mate.
He's played this very well.
Oh, he's bowling well, Winnie.
Another one in there, mate.
Another one in the head.
Very good.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Glenn, which region Casterton is in. Maddie and I are not sure. I'm sure somebody on the socials will be able to answer that question for you. All right, let's see. Slides through these 2 bowls. This is going to be a very
good
handy.
Spot. Good spot.
More chance backhand now. You flop yours, you nearly get shot. But if you get past Matty, you finish here something, you know, come back down too. So, you know, wait to there. Yeah, draw into that. You have to get that, or you get past to there. Yep. All good, mate.
Pretty sure you can hear the call at home. No. So when he's just being asked to come down on the backhand, flop over his first ball, or if he slides past, he gets a really good catcher for Pidge. So it's probably that, you know, mat and half through weight. He's played the weight really well by the looks of it. Here's the sweeping hand. Here it comes. Oh,
Yeah, good
there's
ball.
that catcher. He's played this pretty well. Peter,
Hurry, Peter, was the call.
good shot. All right, So Pidge's going to look on the backhand, probably through Winnie's bowl, which will go through Matty Flapper's bowl. Well, he's just checking with his rink to see if they're happy with that. Nino's not so sure. Interesting, the three of them having a discussion.
Yeah,
Good to see.
they've done this a couple times, Tris.
It's good. Ultimately, Pidge's the one that has to play the shot. The bowler's in his hands, so he has to play what he sees. He has to check it with his rink, make sure everyone's on board. Good skipping.
Yeah. Are you happy with that?
All right, here he goes.
Having a bit of a run
He's
on the backhand. Yep.
Wee. Good sider. Just went a tiny bit under.
Have you heard that call? Opportunity here for Matty Flapper. Okay, you'll see Matty's got his foot.
Where he wants the jack to be moved to?
No, I think where he wants the bowl to go to.
Well, the bowler needs to take the jack with it.
Or get the jack.
That's right.
Oh, he's changed it.
Needs to get the jack through there for 4 was the plan, I think.
Similar sort of shot, Tris.
Yep. Yep.
Not as quick though.
More control. Well, he can't afford to
Yeah.
that ball to go out of the head. He's going to split
Yeah.
that trail. Mm. Here we go. People stepping out of the camera for us. That was good. Oh, he's close.
Two.
2. Geelong. In for a good last end.
Wow. What a way to finish State Champs Week. 1 into
13,
play
14.
and won the difference.
Just while they're having a chat about what their strategy is for their last end, if you look across there in the ladies, we have Claire Sanders has got 2 ripping bowls on the jack on the rink next door. That's great leading.
What about the battle of the Shelleys?
You can just see those in the background now.
Last end and last bowl. They do. Yarraville Footscray. All right, strap yourself in. Last end, potentially, unless it gets killed.
True.
Of the men's triples final.
Big bowl here from Matty Flapper.
Yeah. On the swing side. Look at it.
Yeah, nice. Nice start.
What's the reply from Nino like?
Pretty good.
Yeah, okay.
Lovely line of Flapper chirping in, saying, come on, Uncle Matt, Brad and
Pierre.
Pierre. Hope you're well, Anna. All right, what's Uncle Matt got?
He likes it.
Looks good.
He should.
Cease. Nino's pretty quick on the mat, isn't he? Straight into it. He likes it.
Come on, Pedro, was the call. Winnie has played very well in this game.
Yep, the call was beat flaps, you get shot. It's exactly what he's done. Good shot. Yeah, Tuddy, I see your point. Yeah, last end and last bowl. It's always good to go into that last end knowing that you've got, the game is in your hands. You've got the last bowl. It's that old debate when it is a tiebreaker and you toss the coin, do you take the mat or do you give it away? Interesting. Down the back. What do you do, Matt, in a tie-break situation? Take the mat or give it away?
If you win the toss,
Hmm.
I'd probably take the mat. Get to determine the length. Try and put the pressure on with that first bowl.
Pidge just indicating he now wants Winnie down the back. Bit of cover.
Yep.
Got one. Spread them out now.
He said if it goes pear-shaped, we need something at the back.
Hmm.
He's been an amazing two.
Winnie's played really well.
Yeah. Everything Pidge has asked,
engine room.
Winnie's been able to do.
Hmm. Oh, Damien's back.
I'm pretty sure a BV apparel pack will be coming your way, Damien. I'll be giving you a call.
Right, here we go. You're just looking to dead draw this. Needs to cease.
Needs to get down.
Oh,
Oh,
oh
it has.
wowee. Got the jack.
Wowee. Okay.
Can't see how far off that shot bowl the jack is. Just looks that if Pidge gets onto this, the jack could go out to where the Geelong guys are standing anyway, which is not going to be great for
No, not for...
for Metro West. Anyway, let's see what he's got. He's just held. He's got a bowl there now.
No, that's Matty's.
No, I'm talking about Pidge's.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Okay, if he gets over there. Good
Yeah.
call. Okay, they're looking to see whether they got the 2. Maybe if they can... Yeah, that's the call. Get to there, you get the jack, you're holding 3, you're holding game, you're putting pressure on the opposition.
Yeah, you always try to pot out when you can. Go for the draw when you can go for the win. He likes it. He's chasing it.
They like it. Calls of come on, Brad.
Oh, great shot. Pressure back on Pidge now.
Yeah.
Not for the first time this game. Wow, Brad, this end, he has really, Brad's really earned his keep, hasn't he?
Yeah. That's why he's skipping.
He's changed that 1 down into 3 up.
All right, what's the reply from
Here we go.
Pidge? Going
It's on
quick.
its way.
Tell you what.
Close.
Tell you what.
Oh!
Oh!
This game has got everything. A slide off another bowl.
What a save.
Yeah. We go again.
We do, and we're going back to the same place we started from. Well, we asked for a good finish to State Champs Week, and I think we've got it. I did say we had no dead ends, didn't we? Didn't I?
You did.
Yeah.
You did.
Wow.
Predicted it, sort of. Preempted it, whatever the word might be.
Okay, we're going T to T pretty much. All right, first bowl pressure is everything.
Mm-hmm.
And so a back bowl.
Down the back.
Well, someone made the call. They got the last bowl.
Yeah, that was
Pidge was
tutty.
able to do it. All right, needs the close one now. For Ocean Grove.
He's played this pretty well, I think. Needs to run. Oh, good enough.
Yeah, Nino likes it. He's jogging after it.
Says, yeah, mate.
Oh, yeah.
I think it needs to run. Still a fair crowd around here on the clubhouse side. You can't see it on the cameras, but it's really cold and we've got quite a few spectators gathering.
Right, we've commented how well Winnie's played. Big bowl here.
It's got Nino on the way in. If he does happen to touch him, he's on the running surface.
Yeah.
Winnie, Pidge says, so he likes it. Looks all right.
What a bowl. What a...
Winston Brackley. Great shot.
Okay.
Good enough, I think. What's Peter got? Something very similar, I'd say.
Yep, he's got Nino on the way in. He's asking it to slow down. Well, we saw 2 great bowls from Paddles last end.
Yep, can
Will
he do
we
it
see
again?
It again?
He'll be looking to sit that shot bowl of Winston's. He's got flaps on the way in as well.
Calls have come on, matey.
He's close.
Is he?
Oh, it just needs to cease. I think Matty called out, if you've got me, because if he hits him and rolls him over just once, he's probably got shot.
Yep. It's a close game next door, isn't it, too?
12-11 to
What a way
Ovens
to
and Murray.
finish State Champs Week.
12-11 on 15 hands for the ladies. All right, what's Pidge doing?
Right.
Could be a bit of a nuisance, that bowl.
Needs to sit the shot bowl, put the pressure on. Needs to get down.
Oh, he's
Oh,
drawn
it
the
has.
absolute shot. Good shot, Paddles.
I didn't see it getting down from there, but it did.
The silence from everyone.
I know. That puts the score at 14 all
Yep.
with Pidge's last bowl.
It's interesting. Pidge had a short bowl that may or may not have been in Paddles' eye, and I wonder if it's now in his own.
Well, he's lining up on the back
Yeah,
end
he is too. So he's looking at,
to get that shot bowl.
yeah, possibly underneath.
Yeah.
He's away.
He's chasing
Oh,
it.
he's liking it.
Does he like it? He's asking it to come
It's
on.
close. It's very
Is
close.
it? Is it? Is it?
Pidge.
Oh!
Oh, I think
Yes!
he's done it.
He's done it!
What a finish.
What a finish.
He's drawn the shot.
Oh, they're hugging. And they're shaking hands with the opposition. There you go.
15-13.
15-13
Yeah, to Metro West.
with
What a
that last
game.
ball. What a game. What a finish.
Yep.
What a
You
state
can't
champs
script
week
that,
we've had.
can you?
No.
Could not have written that script any better. Oh, Geelong might have something to say about that, but from a game perspective, it was a great game to finish with.
Yeah, it was. Thanks, Pat. It was a great game. It's a great finish to our 21-22 state champs week. We do have 2 more games still continuing.
As we just see Maureen Leighton land 2 bowls right on the jack as the lead. The ladies' score is 12 all, up and back to go.
We'll see what we can do about possibly moving the cameras over for that last end. We'll be in touch.
You can see on the camera now, there's actually 3 to Strzelecki. Claire's bowls are the splice variety on the outside. Lorene's from Robbins and Murray, about to put down her first bowl. And Miles calling just through the jack, not quite with that one. I'll have to correct with the next.
What a finish, Trish.
I know.
I'm still...
We can always get Pigeon for a chat, but don't know if we'll get the microphone back from him. If we do,
No, we'd love to get him in. I'll see if I can get him.
just trying to get Pidge. Lorene's corrected with her second bowl. She was very close with that.
I'll be back, Tris.
2. There's some experience in that Ovens and Murray's team with the cameras on them now with Anne Miles, Lorraine Smith and Claire Sanders. Claire and Anne both very long-serving state bowlers for Bowls Victoria. So just while they're finishing that second last end, we welcome Brett Mahoney to the commentary box. Congratulations.
Thanks very much, Trish and guys. Yeah, it was a tough one, and it's never over until the last bowl. So.
Well, you had it twice, last bowl.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Well, the boys have been going well, all the way through, and I didn't want to feel like I was going to let them down, and it's been a big thing for me going to a new club and trying to settle down and all that, and I really, really wanted to get that victory, and I just took me time and just thought, well, I can draw this, so yeah.
And the save on the previous end too. That was amazing.
Yeah, well, give it a chance. You when you've got a 2-bowl target, either get the split or kill it, or you just got to, live by the saw, die by the saw, have a crack, yeah.
No doubt you had the big bowls as required, but we were commenting throughout the game. You also, very good skipping.
Yeah,
clear, precise, quick.
And positive too.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
Yeah, no, really appreciate it. And, I've got to keep tabs on Nino a bit. He can get carried away, but I just said to the boys, you know how to play your role. Just play your role. Relax, just like any other game.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's a state final. Just treat it like any other game, and the cream will come to the top. So
And I saw that at the start. That little chat you had, that was fantastic.
Yeah, and the other bit when you're playing a shot, like I think it was the second last end going that way, where you were getting buy-in, like you saw it as a runner on your backhand. There was another option there. Sometimes there are 2 or 3 options at the head, but you're the one that's got to play it, so you're getting buy-in from your team.
Yeah, and that's exactly right. I always like to get the others involved, and I don't want to be selfish and just play a shot that I see. If they back me to play a shot and they see that as well, then it gives me more confidence in playing that shot. But if I just go and, play a shot of my own accord and stuff it up and go 4 down, then that's not a team game. So try and get them involved as well. And the move's been fantastic. What a great club Yarraville is, and to line up with these boys and to go all the way has been fantastic.
Yeah, you had a lot of support on here with Tuddy and Gus and calling out for doggies, woof woof. And you certainly came good with the bowl at the end. My God, the back hopper.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, good on you guys.
Well done,
Thanks very
Pidge.
much.
Well done, all of
And
you.
congratulations to all the other state winners too, and to all the runners up throughout the week. And you guys have done a fantastic job. And Bendigo East for this facilities, always great coming here. So thanks very much.
Well said,
And
Pidge.
yeah, well done to Nino and Winnie. You both played
Yeah.
brilliant. Thank you.
They did.
Well done, Pidge.
Thanks, Pidge. Well, he spoke very well, didn't he?
It's a good man, Pidge.
Looks like we're going to keep going with the women's final. And don't forget the novice is still going as well, Tris.
Yeah, what's the score on that one, Matty?
19-15, Wimmera's Way. That's Shelley Holcomb. Combe. Versus the other Shelley.
Okay, so Annie Miles just coming down now. I think probably 1, maybe 2 down at the head. Oh, maybe more, actually.
Yep, I'm pretty sure Mo's got 2 there.
Yeah.
Cheryl's got,
The purple ones.
yep,
Could be more.
could be a 4. It's a 4.
4.
Strzelecki.
Gee, on the second last end, that is not the time to drop the 4, is it?
No.
So it is 16 versus 12 on the last end. Correct?
Oh, I'm not sure about that. The live scoring is saying it was 16-12 going into that. So we'll see
Oh,
now.
maybe the board's not updated.
We'll see now. Last end. No. Live score is correct. After 17, Strzelecki is leading by,
4 shots.
yeah,
16-12. Last end.
last end.
What's Maureen got with her first bowl? Right, back is good.
Yeah.
Brad's doing some handy camera
Yeah,
work for
he's-
us. Great job. I feel like that wind is straight off the snowfields, man.
It's moving the 10 at the moment.
I feel like I'm skiing up at Falls Creek. Yeah, good
Yeah,
bowling,
great
Mo.
correction.
Maureen Layton. Brett was watching. Cutter was watching. He messaged me earlier. He saw some of the previous game. Good there, Claire. Yes, thank you, Elaine, the Yarra treasurer. That's 2 to Strzelecki. What's Lorraine got here? She's close, isn't she?
Very close.
Good shot,
That is
Lorraine. Numero uno.
Another example of clear skipping
Yeah.
directions.
Not easy to manifest a 4 when you've only got 6 bowls.
Yeah.
I need 4 for the draw, 5 for the win for Ovens and Murray.
Strzelecki, you got, 2 seconds
yeah.
and back bowls too.
Luxurious position, really. $20v15 over there with the
race to 21 for the women's novice.
Sandveld on 15. Wimmera on 20. Right, Sam doesn't even need to get shot here. She just needs to get more catches, really.
Yeah. Obviously a little trail of the jack.
Yeah, she can go for it a little bit. Sit the bowl, trail the jack. She likes it.
She should.
Just going to sit the
what a
bowl.
bowl.
Good shot, Sammy. All right, and Miles are going to have quite a look at this in a chat. And they're going to be standing there going, how do we make 4 out of this? What do we do now?
Wow.
I've had that before. I said, what do I do now? And someone said, shake hands. Never give up.
There's a little trail option there if Anne can get on that jack. Just don't know if I've got the right view of it.
On the backhand?
Yeah.
Trail it across, try to get 3 and then draw another with our last, potentially. Yep. Running. For the bowl clean, even. Well, that's not much help. Got rid of their backy.
Thanks, Terry. Yeah, the live scoring has been a great addition to State Champs Week. Just enables all our viewers to see what's happening end by end. They've had a good chat about it, Tris.
Mm.
Okay. What can Anne do with her last bowl? She needs a 4 to go at an extra end.
Just looking for the bowl clean.
Oh, she's got it.
She's got it.
Yeah, but it's not enough.
Yeah. It's a great shot, though.
Oh, it was a great bowl.
1 to Strzelecki, so that
Yeah.
means 17-12 on 18 ends. Congratulations to the Strzelecki ladies. Well done, of course, to Ovens and Murray also on getting there.
Oh, for sure. And we're pretty close to the finding our winner of the novice. I think we may have it, Tris.
Wimmera?
I don't
Is
know.
that what you're
They've all
thinking?
got blue bowls, so it's very hard to see. I think we're going to go to a measure while the ladies are all hugging.
We'll just see what happens with the novice, but that will conclude our state championships.
Shelley Holcomb from Wimmera
There you
is
go.
our winner.
Congratulations, Shelley.
Oh, congratulations, both Shelleys.
Yeah.
What a match.
What an effort getting there.
All right, well, that concludes. What a fantastic state champs week, Tris.
Been a big week, hasn't it?
Really appreciate your support this week in the commentary tent. And Brad Marin, he's done an amazing job. Yeah, what a finish.
Yeah, it's a great game. Enjoyed playing earlier in the week as well, which has been good. It's a great week, isn't it? Great support.
It is.
People were commenting earlier about the camaraderie that's going on up here this week. It's very positive. Everyone's showed a lot of sportsman-like behaviour, even with their opponents, not just their teammates, which is great.
Just want to thank a few other people. We've got Brad McDermott, who's been our producer all week. Does an amazing job.
He does.
Brought all those new graphics in, which was fantastic. Obviously, Tony Sherwell in the background. He's been looking after our cards and schedule. Mel Allen, Communications and Marketing Manager. That's been all those graphics that you've been seeing and all the shares. And Jimmy Whitehead popped in for a few times this week.
All the ITOs and volunteers.
Yes, ITOs. And also people back in the office too. Amanda, Josh, Robin. It's all been fantastic. So thank you for joining us. Wow,
Great week.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
We'll see you later. Thank you.